What's up, guys? Rave Realm TV back with another video for you guys. Now, this is a SlamZoneSports review for my channel for you guys. If you guys don't know what SlamZoneSports, Fatal's the other owner of SlamZoneSports and Gaming. We do a lot of talking about sports, wrestling, so make sure to check out the channel down below in the description. We need to get some following over there. We need to get some subs. We need to get some stuff over there so we go live and we have an audience. That's our ultimate goal. That's why we're pushing it on our main channels and stuff like that. Now, we do have social media. All the links will be down below in the social media for that stuff. Fatal and I, working hard. We're also on Spotify. As these videos go live on my channel, I'll make sure to put them up on the SlamZoneSports stuff. And I'll make sure these videos, I'll make sure I up-to-date the channel over at SlamZoneSports. Now, SmackDown for 12/2/2022. Really good show. I mean, just hands down. I'm going to try to keep this as fast. I know others have already reviewed this show on the YWC, IWC. But, to kick off the show with Sami Zayn, praising him, A+. That's what you should be doing. Eventually, Sami Zayn is going to turn on them. Rumor has it that it's going to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus the Usos at WrestleMania. So if that's what they're going for, they're building it up and we're all being worked, then that's good for business to me. So Sami Zayn for right now is living on High Street. They should be pushing him for something mid-card, maybe get him in somewhere. I think it's amazing that he's doing what he needs to do. This is where the Cruiserweight belt should come in. I really think there should be a Cruiserweight title somewhere on SmackDown and Raw. If you're putting on matches like the main event, Santos Escobar versus Ricochet, I think those are things why you would want to have a Cruiserweight title back. I think Triple H should have it back. Now, the new rumors going around that WWE is going to be using the same title concept and they're going to use a black strap. They're talking about going back to black straps, making it the title's more prestigious that way. There's supposed to be a new belt design for the tag team titles. Supposedly, they're working on that. They're talking about either going black straps with the original title looks, or they're going to go with a new title look with a black strap. And that's good. They're going to have one title. I think that's what they need to do and float it between the products. I think, utilize your talent, for what you need to utilize it for, but don't have too many titles on, don't fall into the AEW bracket where you bought another promotion and you don't have it set up to where you can float your titles between two promotions or other promotions. It's really hard. So anyway, I would honestly tell you guys, win-win situation on SmackDown. The match of the night goes to Santos Escobar and Ricochet. They put on one hell of a match. And for that 20 minutes, I was invested. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Like I say, when I watch wrestling, sometimes it just gets stale. But here is where Triple H shines. This is what Triple H needs to be doing weekly. Put on one good match to really, really. You can have all the mediocre stuff in the world. Put on one good match. It makes the show. And especially in the main event here, this is great for something on the line. Now you have Gunther and Ricochet going at each other for the Intercontinental belt. And it's going to be one hell of a match too. And again, as I say, Triple H does things right when he wants to. When he puts a lot of effort into writing and building and constructing a match and put a middle, beginning, and end, you get stuff like that. And it made both wrestling talents very, very good. And I'm happy to see Triple H doing what he needs to do as a fan. I'm glad to see SmackDown getting much where it needs to be, but they need to transition that to Raw. They need to transition that to other products. And honestly, that's just my saying on that. Sami Zayn beats Sheamus. That was expected. Now where does Sheamus? Now Sheamus kind of falls down the card. Or is he going to be tag teaming with Drew McIntyre? It's kind of weird what they're doing with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. They got him as a tag team. I think they would be better as singles competitors, but, I understand what they're doing that. And that may set up for a three-way at Mania, with, Sammy and Kevin Owens there. So Ricochet, honestly, match of the night, Santos Escobar. I can't say that they pulled out all the stunts from 630s to Spanish flies to off the top rope, dive to, just wowing me as a person. It was fun to watch. It was very, very theatrical. It was very fun. And it was just a fun match overall. It was like what SmackDown is, and what I loved about SmackDown was they put on these great matches, great promos. And if Triple H could do this right, they will have a little bit of both. Now, Bray Wyatt cut a really devastating backstage promo about LA Knight. He didn't hurt him. You're going to find out it's somebody in his staple that, the new Wyatt family. Could be Uncle Howdy. And we all know Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas at this point. If you haven't figured that one out, you're under a rock. It's Bo Dallas coming back. Now, we're going to see, maybe we see Curtis Axel. Maybe we see Curtis Axel. I don't know. But he cut a devastating promo, basically saying it wasn't his fault what happened with LA Knight. Then we get into the match with Shayna Baszler. She defeats Emma. Emma, it was a good, I would say 10-minute match. It was good for what it was. Emma is great talent. When she was Tennille Dashwood, she was winning titles. She was really good at what she was doing. And she's still doing the All About Me gimmick, but it kind of falls flat in WWE. Shayna Baszler at the end of the match, after putting her in an arm bar, tried to, break her arm or, do what she's been doing. And Raquel Gonzalez comes out. Also, Chauncey comes out, and they've paid off. And they're making Shayna Baszler look bigger. I do not like the whole Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler thing. I think Ronda Rousey is awful right now. The title is lukewarm. I shake my head. This is one thing this is where Charlotte Flair should come back. I think this is where Charlotte Flair should come back. Charlotte Flair is looking badassery. If you've not seen her stuff on Instagram, this is where you put Charlotte Flair in and have her take the belt right off. Bring Charlotte Flair as a face, as the queen. Bring her back. They need Charlotte really badly. If they're not bringing back Sasha here or Naomi, they need to bring in Charlotte and just have that feud there. Liv Morgan wielding a kendo stick returns with returning Tegan Nox. Great against Damage Control. I really, really like Tegan Nox. I'm glad to see her, getting appreciated on WWE product. Will this turn into a women's championship? We'll see. Tegan Nox was very high up on Triple H's statue next to a lot of the WWE, a lot of the NXT talent. So, Dakota Kai was another one. EO was another one. So, and then Killer Cross cuts a promo with Scarlett saying TikTok, an encrypted video, doing the TikTok thing, and Bordeaux looking hot as hell with those gloves and everything, saying your time is coming to Rey Mysterio. And then we get an Uncle Howdy, Wyatt's alter ego, sharing an encrypted message. It's Bo Dallas, we all know this. But at the end of the day, then we got at the end Gunther and Ricochet staring each other down. Honestly, to be real with you, show was a solid B-, B+. It's a typical SmackDown. It's a typical good show from WWE. You cannot go wrong with it. SmackDown has been consistent. Honestly, I'm happy with it. I would say it would be like a 8, 7.5. You can't go wrong by rewatching it this week. The match of the Santos Escobar and Ricochet can do this over and over again, and it would just be so entertaining. They went out and they killed it. Great show. Hands down. This has been us at SlamZoneSports or on my channel, Ray From. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.